Smartest Guys in the Room is a captivating book that delves into the rise and fall of Enron, one of the most successful companies in history. However, as the title suggests, this success was built on greed and corruption. The authors meticulously document how Enron's executives manipulated their financial statements to make it appear as if they were making more money than they actually were. They also explore how Enron's culture of arrogance and disregard for ethical business practices ultimately led to its downfall. Enron's rise to success can be attributed to a combination of factors, including its innovative business model and aggressive expansion strategy. The company was one of the first to embrace deregulation in the energy industry, which allowed it to capitalize on new opportunities and gain a competitive advantage. Another key factor was Enron's emphasis on trading rather than traditional energy production. By creating complex financial instruments and trading strategies, Enron was able to generate huge profits and attract investors from around the world. Enron's success was built on a foundation of deception and fraud. The company engaged in a number of unethical practices, including market manipulation, insider trading, and accounting fraud. One of the most notorious examples of Enron's unethical behavior was the creation of off-balance sheet entities, which allowed the company to hide its debt and inflate its earnings. These entities were used to engage in fraudulent transactions and manipulate the energy markets. Enron's downfall was a result of a combination of factors, including unethical practices, fraudulent accounting, and a culture of greed and arrogance. The company's top executives were more concerned with making money than with serving their customers or employees, and they engaged in a variety of illegal activities to maintain their success. One of the key lessons to be learned from Enron's collapse is the importance of transparency and accountability in business. Companies must be honest about their financial situation and their operations, and they must be willing to answer to their stakeholders. Additionally, companies must prioritize their values and their mission over profits, and they must hold their leaders accountable for their actions. Enron's top executives, including CEO Jeffrey Skilling and Chairman Ken Lay, were known for their aggressive leadership style and focus on short-term profits. They created a culture of fear and intimidation within the company, where employees were encouraged to take risks and push boundaries regardless of the ethical implications. This leadership style ultimately led to Enron's downfall, as it allowed for unethical practices such as fraudulent accounting and insider trading to go unchecked. Skilling and Lay were both found guilty of multiple charges related to Enron's collapse and sentenced to prison. In the end, Enron's downfall was not just a result of financial mismanagement or accounting fraud. It was a failure of ethics and leadership. The company's top executives were more concerned with their own personal gain than with the well-being of their employees and stakeholders. They ignored warning signs and engaged in unethical practices that ultimately led to the company's collapse. The lesson from Enron is clear: ethical business practices are essential for long-term success. Companies that prioritize profits over ethics may see short-term gains, but they will eventually face the consequences of their actions. By prioritizing transparency, honesty, and integrity, businesses can build trust with their customers and stakeholders, which ultimately leads to sustainable growth and success. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.